Joining us for more now is Mr. Bonzo Modise, who's the African National Congress's Greater Regional Chairperson in Tshwane. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Peter, and your viewers.
Are you part of this?
Thanks for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. Are you part of this call to have the mayor of Tshwane removed?
Yes, actually, we are the champions. We are heading that, we are leading that move to remove Randall from office.
Tell us why. He says that it's individuals that have let him down, not his leadership.
That's a fallacy. In terms of Section 71 of the Municipal Act, the mayor is responsible for the finances. Quarterly, each and every 3 months, he must go through the finances and report to council. So in the process, he didn't do that. So he actually accepted. Now I was listening to him that there was lack of oversight. So oversight is coming from him, not from the officials.
All right. When you replace him, does that mean you want an ANC mayor, or can the DA replace him with another candidate?
As the African National Congress, we are not desperate to run the city. We are representing the aspirations of those who voted for us, the citizens of Tshwane. Remember, we are running 70 wards as African National Congress, and in council, we've got 75 councillors. So the DA coalition is a gangster move. They ganged up against the African National Congress, and we can actually elect any mayor from any party, even from IFP, COPE, PEC, whoever, or RC. We are not desperate, but we want to remove this incompetent mayor and the DA from running our city.
So some might say, but hang on, the ANC used to run the city. The voters then decided that you weren't running the city very well, and they voted against you. So is this the kettle calling the pot black?
No. That's a dangerous narrative. It's a dangerous proposition you're putting. We didn't lose the elections. Even today, like I'm saying, we are number one in terms of how the voters responded. We didn't get 50 plus 1 in terms of majority. The DA didn't get that either. So they ganged up. They mobilized other parties with the intention of giving them seats. So it's give and take. You come with your votes or your seats, we give you this. It's not an innocent exercise wherein we put the citizens first. No, it's for them to put their hands on the public purse, which is now under tatters. It's chaos, it's adverse, it's bad. So they have mismanaged the funds, and they demonstrated that they are incapable and incompetent.
Help the viewers understand, with the most votes, that means you have more, the party that has the single most number of councillors in the council. Have you no influence in the way that the city is run? Can you not bring accountability from the opposition benches?
We do. That's our responsibility, actually. We've been doing this from 2016, but now we are going to confine ourselves to this year from 2021. We have demonstrated and have in council, not outside council, demonstrated that the DA is doing wrong in terms of the finances. And consistently, they undermined our view because they were mobilizing Freedom Front, COPE, and the likes so that they have got numbers. But, you know, we are exonerated as we speak. Whatever we've been saying consistently have come to the fore. Actually, we were expecting the DA to take this to court. Unfortunately, the wrong is glaring. They cannot even hide it. So they must take the fall. And actually, they have fired the men they didn't employ. Metla is wrong. The CFO is hired by or employed by the council. We extended the stay of the CFO by 3 months last year, but they hastily removed him because they knew that this report is coming.
Were you aware of the findings that the Auditor-General has finally come out with? Did you know that this was going on?
No, we knew that this is going to come at some point because, irregular expenditure, you cannot go as above as 1 billion rands for one term. When the ANC was in government, let me tell you about prior to 2016, for the whole term, there was irregular of only 1.1 billion rands. Now, for the single year, not a quarter of the term, 10.4 billion rands.
Explain to us what irregular expenditure is. Is it fraud, or is it things not being properly signed off, but not necessarily things that are bad?
No, it's bad. It's extremely bad. It's adverse. There's corruption. There's negligence to the GAP, generally accepted principles. And when the AG was reporting, they stipulated that the city was hiding the truth from them. So that's how it is clearing. And now, as we speak, they cannot even pay Eskom. They're owing Eskom 1.6 billion rand. They even march to Lutula House instead of marching to Eskom because they know it will backfire. So it's clearing. It's bad. It's adverse. The synonym for adverse is bad, extremely bad.
So is there criminal behavior there that needs to be policed and prosecuted?
Yes, there is. The report is saying there must be action taken on officials and everybody who have put their hands in this cookie jar, and action must be taken, and it must be taken urgently.
All right. How soon will you muster the forces to try and get a vote of no confidence against Mayor Randall?
Yeah, the coalition is not stable anymore because of this adverse finding. They didn't know that the road was too deep. Now they realize that they don't want to associate themselves with this kind of leadership. So we'll be engaging all parties. And those who want to still be in the bed with the DA, will leave them and proceed with championing the interest of our people.
Tshwane Modise, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very, very much indeed for joining us. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Tshwane African National Congress Greater Tshwane Regional Chairperson speaking to us about this adverse report that's come out of the Auditor-General's office, pointing a finger at the Tshwane municipality for 10 billion rand in irregular expenditure, and it could be some of that might have a criminal nature.